Hello, and welcome to my presentation. My name is Matthew Dunn. This module is named Sport and International Development. This presentation will discuss what international development is, how it is achieved, and the methods of practice for achieving international development. What is international development? In 2015, Cheeseborough Toll said, "In the United Kingdom we have a role for supporting our international colleagues, particularly those in developing countries, to continue to develop a profession and for them to nurture influence with senior management in their own organisations and above the government level." International aid and development is financial aid which can be given to developing countries which may need help. This can be given bilaterally, which is directly from the country itself, or multilaterally, which is via international organisations such as UNICEF or the World Bank, so that they can distribute themselves. NGOs or non-governmental organisations are privately funded to aid their cause, whereas governmental organisations or GOs are funded by the government. The government does give some funding to NGOs, which can sometimes blur the lines as they would like some input in how the NGO is run. The Millennium Development Goals were developed in the year 2000 with the aim of improving international development. There are 8 goals which all have sub-targets or micro-goals. The first goal is to eradicate extreme hunger. This includes halving the amount of people who live on less than $1.25 a day. The second goal is to achieve universal primary education, which includes improving the amount of people enrolled in primary education, which improved by 8%. The third goal is to promote gender equality and empower women. This includes eliminating gender disparity in education by 2015. The fourth goal is to reduce child mortality, which is aimed to reduce the amount of under 5 mortality rate by 2/3. This was only done by half. The fifth goal is to improve maternal health, which aims to improve the maternal mortality ratio, which has already been cut by half. The sixth goal is to combat HIV, AIDS, malaria and other diseases, including halting the spread of them and giving access to treatment for them. The seventh goal is to ensure environmental sustainability, which aims to reduce the biodiversity loss and attempt to use alternative fuel sources. The eighth goal is a global partnership for development. This aims to improve the trade and financial system to be less discriminative and to have access for developing countries. In 2015, the Millennium Development Goals reached their end and a new set of goals, the Sustainable Development Goals, were reached. There are 17 SDGs. The first SDG is no poverty, which aims to completely eradicate the amount of $1.25 earners. The second is zero hunger, which gives an opportunity for all people to get nutritious and sufficient food. The third goal is healthy lives to promote well-being, which aims to look at regular and maternal health. The fourth SDG is quality education, which aims to ensure inclusive and equitable quality education for all. The fifth is gender equality, which aims to achieve gender equality and empower all women and girls. The sixth is clean water and sanitation, which aims to ensure availability and sustainability of water and sustainable food. The seventh goal is affordable and clean energy, which aims to give access to modern energy for all. The eighth goal is decent work and economic growth, which involves sustaining economic growth. The ninth is industry innovation and infrastructure, which aims on sustainable infrastructure for all. The 10th goal is to reduce inequalities, which aims to reduce inequalities within and among the countries. The 11th goal is sustainable cities and communities, which aims to give human settlements that are inclusive and safe. The 12th goal is responsible consumption and production, which ensures sustainable consumption. The 13th goal is climate action, which takes urgent action to combat climate change and its impacts. The 14th goal is life below water, which aims to conserve ocean resources and sustainable development. The 15th goal is life on land, which aims to protect and restore our ecosystem. The 16th goal is peace, justice and strong institutions, which aims to promote peaceful, inclusive societies. The 17th is partnership for the goals, which aims to partnership for development goals. Thank you for your time. Although strides are being taken towards international development, this may be a problem that will forever be in place.
created using Powtoon.